Hello everyone. In this video, I just wanted to give you a tip on how to learn a new programming language quickly and easily. The program is a keyword cipher. It's an ancient form of encryption that is very weak today and very easy to break, so don't use it for anything else other than learning the programming language, but it's also pretty fun to write. It's an easy algorithm to remember. Once you've written this program once or twice, you'll remember the steps pretty easily, and then you can just focus on the language you're trying to learn. And you can write it over and over again in the same programming language as you learn it, so that as you get better, you find different ways of doing things, more efficient ways of doing things, and you can just rewrite this program over and over to practice those things. The algorithm itself is pretty easy. You just need to get a keyword, get the text that you want to encrypt or decrypt, and whether or not you want to encrypt or decrypt it. You would use the keyword to create the cipher alphabet, and then you just convert the letters in your text to their replacements in the cipher alphabet. Then just output the transformed text. It's pretty easy. The way you get the cipher alphabet is you start with a copy of the regular alphabet, and then you get a keyword. You would want to remove any duplicate letters from the keyword because obviously they're only going to appear once in the alphabet. And then you remove those from the regular alphabet, move them to the beginning of your cipher alphabet, and then append all the rest of the characters left in the regular alphabet to the end. And that's your new cipher alphabet. And then to encrypt the text, you would just run your plain text through. In this case, we have faded badge is our plain text. And then you find the location of every letter in that text and replace it with the cipher character from the same location in the cipher alphabet. So you can see here, you can run through this in your head pretty quickly. Faded badge becomes that kind of gobbledygook output. And then if you want to decrypt it, you just switch the cipher and the plain text alphabets and run the text through again. So you can see at the bottom, there's the gobbledygook goes in and you get faded badge back out. So it's a very easy algorithm to implement. And this is a good first program to write because it'll teach you the basics of the programming language, like how to create functions, how to do some basic conditionals, if-else statements, how to do string manipulation and array manipulation, how to do looping. And you can use multiple forms of getting inputs and outputs. And by the end, you'll have a working program. And you can do it all within about an hour or two. So it's really quick win. You way to get to know the language pretty quickly. Not in any depth, but you'll be familiar with how to get the language working and how to move forward to go into that depth. And just some closing thoughts about it. Like I said, this is a very weak form of encryption, so you don't want to actually use it for anything important. Say if your text contained your keyword, then it would be encrypted as A, B, C, D, E, and that's a pretty easy way to find out how to break your encryption. There are many other ways to do it too, and computers do it very fast. You can try writing this program several times as you get to know the programming language better, like I said, so you can just, as you get better at the language, you can tinker with this program and find different ways to write it. And it's kind of interesting. It's a fun little experiment. It doesn't take very long. And also you can, once you have the underlying algorithm for encryption and decryption running, then you can just experiment with different ways of getting inputs and giving outputs, through a GUI or a command line or from files. You could even do, databases or network calls or anything like that. So, it's a little program. It's easy to write, but you can learn a lot from it. And yep, I would recommend it as a way to learn a new programming language. So I hope this helps and have a great day.